G'day guys. Okay, so found a piece just there and found the big piece there, and just over in that direction found the other 2 or 3 pieces. So you can see I've chained a bit, probably about 50 metres by 15-20 metres wide maybe. But I think I'm starting to get back into the section where the bit of gold might be. So in between the those other 2, I've got another tone. Only a soft tone, but we don't know what we're looking at until we dig down a bit. But we don't know what we're looking at till we dig down a bit. So let's get on with her. Hopefully it's a little bit deeper than the last one. That'd be nice. There's a little bit of must be a bit of a storm bear somewhere. Which is still in the ground, so that's a good thing. But how much deep? Oh, there we are. The bedrock's very shallow. In fact, there might be a little bit of calcrete, but good shallow ground here, so hopefully she might be a nice little bit. Grandma over is all I'm asking. Oh shush. This is probably going to bring her out, I think. I don't expect to be too much deeper down in that dirt. Well, you heard it guys, now we're getting serious. Down a bit, good strong tone, so let's get her out of the ground quick because I want to see what she is. Yeah, we're down the hard ground. This is exactly how that 9.7 was yesterday. She was down just at in the beginning of this hard stuff. So I'm starting to get a little bit hopeful that we could be onto another one of some reasonable size, something we can call a nugget. She's definitely out of the ground, I think. Yeah, there we go. Let's have a look and see what we got. Oh, straight into the scoop. I'm liking it. Oh, okay. What do I do? Do I shake her out? Or I put her in the hole? I don't know. I must have shook her out. Righto, we're on her. getting excited. Getting more excited. Oh, still on the scoop. Rightio. No. Oh, I think I see you. Oh, yes. Now, this is probably the biggest piece of gold, or strangest piece of gold I've dug up, I think. She's not as big as what we would have thought, but the way she was laying, I suspect, was giving us that tone. But have a look at her. Where are we? Get a bit of sun. Isn't that an odd bit of gold? A very odd bit of gold. Even so, I would say, oh, I think we'll get over a gram there. It's not real thick, but I think we might have over a gram in that bit. But I think, now from the looks of that, oh, it's just my chain running over my coil. From the looks of that, I think the gold's actually running that way. So I might narrow the chaining up a bit to cover the ground that looks like where she might be, and then I can always broaden out the chaining on the other two sides a little bit later. But I think this might be the gold direction through here, fairly narrow. So let's get to working and see how we go. Righto guys, here we go again. So it's starting to look like what I was saying before is the case. One just over there, one just there, one just there, one just up there. I've narrowed the grid criteria down to about probably only 15 metres wide now, and I'm just going really slow because it does seem that it's a bit windy, guys. Sorry, I haven't got my microphone on, but it does seem like the gold direction is running along this direction here. So basically it's running across this way, and I'm onto another tone, which makes me think that that might be the case. Have a listen guys, see what you reckon, and we'll dig her up. I don't like digging close to bushes. I won't say why. Yeah, to me this sounds like a bit of gold or a piece of lead shot. Let's dig her up and see how we go. I don't know about you guys, it sounds pretty good to me. Let's get down a bit. It's pretty hard this round. Once you get about the first 1.5 to 2 inches off, it starts to get pretty hard. You're down into the bear drop pretty quickly. Very little quartz this section of ground, so don't be deceived. I know a lot of people when they start out they look for the area of the most quartz. I tend to do the opposite. I look for the area, sure I like the quartz, but I tend to pick the ground, the worst looking bit of ground, in between where I think the good ground is. between the scoop. Can't see her yet. Oh, there she is. Oh, she's a tiny little piece. I'm surprised she gave so much tone. Shit, just dropped it. I got it. So I'll run the... She might have been laying flat, but I'll run the coil over again because I'm a little bit suspect that that was the only piece. If you have a look, you know, she's not real big. We're probably only talking, oh, maybe 0.3, but she certainly sounded better than that. So we'll fill the hole and keep going. I'll run the coil over first and just make sure I haven't missed another bit in there that might be a bit better. Fill the hole in and we'll keep moving, but I think that's pretty right. I think we've got a channel of about 8 metres wide, and at this stage it could run 20 metres long, because that's the bounds of the gold I've found just in this strip. So keep working and hopefully we might pick up a little bit more, but should be a good day, I think, if it keeps going like this. Alright guys, let's get on and find some more gold. Hey guys, I've got another tone. I was just about to break for lunch. Have a bit of lunch. I've covered about half the area now that I wanted to chain, and just about to break for lunch, and I've got another tone which is fairly faint, but I've gone down a bit and it's getting stronger. Gut feel is going to be a deep one, so I've dumped my gear just on the ground. I like to be a bit freer when I'm going hard in the ground, and we'll dig down to see what we come up with, but it's very similar to that 9 gram and 9.5 grammer that I hit yesterday. So not calling anything yet. Could be noisy ground, could be anything, but we'll dig her and we'll just see what we end up with, eh? And a bit of luck, she might be a cracker. One would hope. We'll dig this hole and see what it's got to show us. Beautiful day, not that hot at all, and but I'm getting hungry. So let's dig this hole and have some lunch. Maybe celebrate with a beer if it's a cracker of a nugget. The tone's getting stronger, so I'm not sure if she is noisy ground, but I don't quite have the tone that makes me warm and fuzzy yet, but we'll keep going and see how we go. But she's going to be a bit of work now because we're down on the hard stuff, and chances are she'll be just underneath there because a bit of rock there, because they don't seem to penetrate much deeper than the hard stuff. Oh, all right, she's starting to get down. This ground's a little bit damp down here. Oh, bit of bedrock there. So that concerns me a little bit, because that could be make it a bit prone to noisy ground. Oh, she's definitely rocking there. Oh, come on. 65. I'm not as fit as I used to be, guys. Oh, a little bit of nice stone coming out. I like that. Look at that bit of stone we're starting to get into, but I'm suspecting she might be out. No, she's definitely still in the ground. That was just me pick, guys. No, we're not getting any tone. Not getting any tone off that dirt, so that's a very good sign. We'll open her up a bit so we can get the coil right down in her. But she's going to sing a bit when I'm close to with the pick, of course. Just push her out that way a little bit more too, because the tone was really close to that edge. So it's just proving a little bit of work, but that's what it's about, guys. Prospecting, eh? But you don't mind a bit of work if she's a good nugget. You know, she's a good nugget. Happy days. I only get annoyed when I find nothing. Oh, no. Right, let's see what we got now. Oh. Oh, she's out. Came in on that last dig. Let's bring the camera in a little bit closer. And see what we've got. First scoop. Yes. She's coming out of the deeper part of the ground. Oh. I'd expect to be able to see her, but nothing yet. Oh yes, nice little piece. Nice little piece. Yeah, I'd say she'd be close to a gram, this fella. Now, just an explanation. I mean, people say about the 2300, and I'm not disputing that the 7000s are probably the best detector on the market, but they're a lot of money. I will buy a 7000 eventually, but next year I plan to go pretty much full time, and I'll buy a 7000. But you can see how deep that hole was, and that bit of gold came out on the last scrape. It may be a gram, but it just goes to show you the 2300, if you learn the tone and get used to it, get to know your machine, what you can do with it. So she's a fairly chunky nugget, not a bad size, fairly thick. That's what's given her the weight. But I'd be thinking we'd be close to gram with that one, I reckon. Very happy. So I'm going to fill that hole in, go and have some lunch, and then we'll keep on with her. But this has proven to be a good little spot. It's only a small spot. I'll close my hand so I don't drop that before I forget to put it in the jar. But basically, you can see where I've been chaining. So about 10 metres that way. No, not even that. About 5 metres that way I've started chaining. I've chained down to just the other side of those bushes. I was chaining all the way down to that little bit of a dry creek down there, but I was getting nothing at all down there, so I chose to narrow the grid pattern in line with the bits of gold I'd found. And I've only so far chained over to these couple of bushes here, and basically just up here. I think there's 7 pieces I pulled this morning. So not unhappy. We're going to have some lunch. Settle ourselves down, have a little rest. I'll give old Barnes a run. And then we'll get back into it and finish the afternoon off with the rest of the grid that I've marked out. But I'll be back here tomorrow. We'll see how we go by the end of the day. Well guys, I've had some lunch. I had a quick poke around. No new signals, but probably still got tomato sauce in my beard. It's coming on 3 o'clock, so I'm going to call it a day for today. I've got a few things I've got to do. I've got to edit up this video as well, so I'll get back to camp, get that done. Beautiful day, getting pretty windy, and there's a little bit of noise in the ground there, but nothing really to speak of. It's a good bit of ground. The reason I've been finding gold is because I've been chaining. It's not typical of a real patch, and I'm still reluctant to call it a patch, but I think by tomorrow we could see, you know, close to an ounce coming off of it. I'm hoping we could see nothing more. I could have got the lot, you know, could have got the lot of it. It could just be a little pocket there, but you never know. And in my experience, I will get a little bit more gold, whether it's 2 pieces, whether it's another couple of good nuggets, or whether it's another 15 pieces. That is yet to be told. It lies in the hands of the gold fairies. All right guys, here we go. Time to tally up for the day. There's the big sucker that I got yesterday, but all these nuggets are from the same spot from yesterday and today. So we'll just make sure we're zeros. A little bit of wind about. We'll put the big fella on first. Oh, look at her. We'll call it 9.7, guys. Good size nugget. Your best so far? My personal best. Here's the next biggest one that I've got today. Really odd shape, this fella. Oh yeah, we'll call a 1.39. Oh, don't drop a mic. And we'll put these others on. Let's see what we got all up. So we'll call it 4.21. All up, what do we got? Oh, 15.27. Woohoo! So, half an ounce, guys. That's good going from that spot, and we've only done about a third of the area that only about a third of the area that I want to grid. I want to change. So, looking forward to tomorrow. Happy days. See you guys.